Break my balls with a funny cast.
All right.
Breaking balls with Mike and Steve.
Hey, breaking it down.
That's the song right there.
We're good. All right. Ball breaking with Mike and Steve. We got Jay Simpson here. Another Philly guy. Thanks for coming out, buddy.
Dude, anytime. Dude, thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. How was the ride up to Atlantic City?
The ride it wasn't on the train this time, so it was nice. I actually had a ride.
Well, last time I worked with him, we did a show at what was it called? Beret?
No, that was at the Rhythm and Spirits.
Yeah.
Rhythm and Spirits.
Okay.
And he killed it. You know, the second time I worked with you. I worked with you once, Punchline in Philly.
I used to do the open mic over at Punchline Philly before the world ended. They rumored about bringing it back, but I have not received a call about coming back to host.
Well, I seen you on the Punchline website. They did Jay Simpson and Friends.
Yeah,
one.
they gave me a whole like Friday night to myself. I could book my own comics.
Awesome.
Set up my own show there. They would help promote it. And then Governor Wolf shut it all down. So,
do you have a song yet about Governor Wolf?
No. I'm still so mad. But like, I don't care. The flyer's out. So, and you said something about it. So, I already got the clout. I don't even have to do the show anymore.
No, well, the thing is, when the world did shut down, I was just like looking to see what clubs were opening.
Yeah, they were doing like the little outside things for a while. They had like 2 different stages. They were going back and forth.
Did they throw you indoors or out? What was the projected plan?
So, it was gonna be one of the first indoor shows again. So that was cool. But I did a show with them before they opened up. Like after like the first quarantine, they were reopening again. They've been closed for months. They said, "Hey, do you want to come in and do Friday and Saturday? Same deal, like Jay Simpson and Friends type deal, but." The first Friday night, first comedy back in forever, everybody ate so much shit.
That's to be expected, bro.
But Saturday night, we fucking shook all those cobwebs off and just murdered. Fucking,
that's great.
That's awesome.
That was great.
Yeah, I love the Punchline. It's great.
Good stage, good people, man.
Yeah.
I worked there for 3 years as a bartender.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that how you broke into comedy, or you were a comedian going into it?
Actually, like I have this like weird thing. Like I've worked at comedy clubs for a while. I was 18 and I got engaged to a Japanese foreign exchange student named Aki Morimatsu, and we moved to New York City, and I got a job on Craigslist. I was looking as a barista job. Okay, fine. Go for the interview, get the job. And she goes, okay, you're going to work up here for a couple months, a place called the Olive Tree Cafe. So you're going to work here for a couple months, and then when we feel you're ready, we'll move you downstairs and you'll make some real fucking money.
Olive Tree Cafe is connected to
the Comedy Cellar.
Wow.
So
holy shit, bro.
Yeah. So I saw this motherfucker when he looked like that.
I thought, no way. How old are you? I thought you were like 25.
I'm 33, man.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I'm old as shit. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I'm just clinging on to the bangs, man. That's all I got.
How is Dave in real life?
Super nice. He just walked past, smoked a cigarette.
Indoors?
Yeah.
Just not giving a shit?
Yeah. They were like, are you going to do something? Like, ma'am, that's Dave Chappelle's. You can go shit in your hat, ma'am. Where did you get this? Like, who is this poster for?
Look. Listen, this is what happened. Mike's friends that were watching the show when we first started out said we were funny. We got a good show that's going, but you got to do. They were watching on YouTube. They said you got to put some pictures in the back. So I had an Amazon gift card. He had an Amazon gift card. He got this. I got that.
His card was bigger than mine.
Yeah.
Black people give you an Amazon gift card. This is what you can afford. Apparently, Italians are a little thicker with their gift
the
cards.
frame alone is going to cost you $15.
That one is our producer's Brian. Say hello to that's Brian. That's Jay.
Brian.
And then that one is stolen out of my grandfather's living room. Frank Sinatra.
So we got the one black guy that covers. I'm going to put Tupac on the front of Sinatra right there next week. We're going to even this out.
It just looks like you got it from like a Teen Dream magazine. You put it in a frame. Like, who thinks Dave's this hot? But this one, interesting fact about Sinatra. He sang "Strangers in the Night" at an NAACP meeting, and he made Martin Luther King cry.
Get out of here.
Yep, true fact. There's like a 4-hour documentary on Sinatra. It's all on YouTube.
Wow, you big Sinatra guy?
My mom creams for Sinatra. so it's always been on in the household. And even working at the Cellar, all they play is Sinatra. So.
Is she Italian, your mother?
No, my mom is Irish as shit.
Okay. Irish Catholic?
Oh, yeah, there's no other.
Yeah, so right church room pew. We're like pretty much related.
The kneeling, then the stand. The kneeling, then the stand.
I was telling you my musical influences before the show.
It's so crazy. Sinatra, then DMX and Drake.
But as far as like I love your act with stand up. It's like you mix it up, you do a lot of jokes and you do comedic music. But like I'm curious, did you have any were you big on comedy, musical style comedy? Like I'm a big Sandler guy. I'm a big I like early Steve Martin when he would come out with the banjo. It's like who were your influences?
Well, see, I was like, I always wanted to be a musician first. Like, no matter like what, I was like, I want to keep music and comedy separate because you know what I mean. Like, I feel like I can do them both just as good. So like, I was in bands, writing music. I moved to LA just to work on music for about 8 months, and then starved to death, and then moved back. Like, I used to work at the Starbucks in Century Tower, and like once I'm smoking cigarette butts out of the fucking ashtray at Century Tower, I was like, I gotta call my mom. Tell her boy's coming home. So I always try to keep those separate, but the first album I ever got was Weird Al's Bad Hair Day. Yeah. And everything I think is funny now, like it stems from that album somehow. And then who doesn't love fucking Tenacious D? Like who doesn't think the D is funny?
So when did you with the whole? How did you put together a set? Did you have comedy music while you were just focusing on music?
No. It was just like, going up and talking about being mixed and stuff like that, and then getting beat up for. I was still like using the N-word because I was mixed. Like I was still throwing it out.
You gotta
there.
have ID.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you gotta have ID.
And then I told that joke on Martin Luther King Day at the Saint at Comedy John. With Keith, that's Keith from Up the Block's old show. Yeah. And he told me, I'll never forget this. He goes, "Hey man, that joke's really funny, but make sure you let everybody know that you're half black before you tell it." And then I was like, okay. I got fucking hammered that night. I was like, had a really good set, and we go to pick up some coke. And I'm I'm retelling the joke to this coke dealer, and see, black people were cool though because they'll give you a chance to apologize right away. So he was like, "Say that again."
What do you think? Italians don't give you a chance to apologize? What's going on here, Jay? What's going on here?
I learned with Italians, it's best to say less. Say less. But yeah, so I thought he wanted to hear the joke again. And then before I knew it, I was a rain of fists. My tooth went through my face and everything.
Wow.
Yeah. So I reached out to him to do the show, and I couldn't get in touch with him on Messenger.
Okay.
I see him at a show. He told me he got banned from Facebook. What happened?
I'm in Facebook jail. I'm
for the second time.
Yeah. I'm doing hard time this time. Second offense is like a minimum 30 days. Actually, talked to my dad for the first time in a while yesterday, and I was like, "Dad, you're gonna have to bail your boy out of Facebook jail because we don't have a relationship aside from being friends on Facebook."
Oh, because your dad's black, right?
Yes.
That explains everything. I got it also. Oh, so his dad's black as soon as you said that.
Yes. Yeah, it was the 80s, man. Yeah, of course. It's black.
Hard times.
Yeah.
But I remember my first time seeing you at the Laughing Fox that we threw on Tuesday. Were you there?
So he came out to a show.
Yeah, I got a bone to pick with you.
I booked him for the following week. And then I ended up not making it out.
So that one, yeah.
He showed up.
And I didn't think, we didn't even know you were going to be there.
No, it was so awkward. Dude.
So he came out and he was like, "Yeah, he's got a guitar." We're like, "Is it singing? It's what's happening?" He's like, "We don't know. Put him up first, and just in case this doesn't go well." And he went up and destroyed the show. I was like, "I'm not going after him." Somebody else
it was a really good show. It was, Bob Levy was on that show.
Bob Levy, Eleanor, and of course,
Eleanor. Oh my God, Eleanor
destroyed
was a
it.
fucking monster, dude.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, fantastic.
She makes you don't want to do comedy. You see her, this is one of the
it's like, is she trying right now? She's not even trying.
I mean,
she's a Comedy Store So I'm saying like the Comedy Cellar. How long did you work there?
It was like 11 months, I want to say. And then she got pregnant, and so I came back to Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
And
It wasn't my baby.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
She got pregnant by somebody else.
Oh, okay. I thought the baby, because I said, baby make you have to go, you have to leave. Comedy's over after the baby.
No, I'm actually expecting now.
Oh, you're expecting now?
Expecting now, yeah. May Kasem, a very funny lady out of Philadelphia.
No, May, yeah.
She's 13, 14 weeks pregnant now.
Wow, yeah. Congratulations, though. Congratulations.
Yeah, whatever. How is it? Your dad, right?
The first one's cool. You got one, you're good. She was like my homie. I took her everywhere we went. It was cool. Two, you're on the edge there. If you don't have to go to but the problem is once you get one, you start getting these feelings and like, oh, this kid's bothering me. They need another one. You need one more. And so we did the second one. The second one I got raped. We'll talk about that later. But it was by the same girl. I woke up and she was finished. I didn't even know. We'll talk about that later. And I ended up having my third one because I met another girl, the girl I'm with now, and she didn't have any kids, so she had to deal with mine. So I said, the least I can do. The least I can do is let her have her own if she's going to go through these troubles. And we had two girls at first, and then we had a boy. So it was good. So it's like my ex couldn't make boys. So it was good that the breakup happened because now I got a son. So it was cool. It just, my first one, you're 30, you're like 33. I was like 21, 22. I just was like, I'm not even good with myself yet, and I have another whole person here. It's going to be some lagging with this parenting.
I'm constantly in my head about that when I think about having kids. I'm just like, I ain't shit.
You got
how am I going to be a role model?
See, if you got good teeth, man, a bitch is going to scoop you up.
You can have it. Do it. It's gonna. Yeah. You're going to regret it later on in life.
No. I'm having them. I'm just saying that was always my thing. Was like, I'm not well put together.
No parent is. No parent
no, you
is.
just
Nobody
gotta.
knows what
I did not take the news well. I did not take it well at all. It was New Year's Eve. We found out, and I went off the rails, man. Dude, we were hanging out. We had like all these Fortnite Nerf guns. We're fucking doing lines of blows. Pop, pop, pop.
Wow. Yeah, it was. I remember the first one. I didn't know she was pregnant. We went there for a stomach ache. And it was more than a stomach ache. It was like, rough.
Now my stomach hurts.
Yeah, it was. But you should do it.
It's good to know how you guys celebrate life.
It's good. I told him to go ahead and try one. Stop pulling out. Just let it go in there. It's a great feeling too. It's a great feeling. You do it once, you're gonna do it again. I'll tell you that.
I've been unloading clips since 07, and literally never had a problem until.
Wow.
My mom asked me. She was like, what are you going to do if it's a girl? And I said, well, I'm going to make sure this bitch takes her birth control every goddamn day.
Birth control junior tablets. Exactly. Start taking them now.
But the energy around her, it's like everyone thinks it's going to be a boy, but karma is going to make sure. I've done terrible things to women
because he's a musician. They get him. Yeah. Musicians get the girls. I remember my girl was at that show. She was clapping. Put your hands down. You're laughing too loud. Musicians get the women.
That was the part of it. I was like, every comedian that does like a bit about like, it's like, well, I'm having trouble dating, and I was like, well, not me. But they're the same people that I'm like, guitar comedy is hacking. It was like, not according to all this head.
Who says that? I never looked at it like that. Really? You've heard that in the past?
I mean, it's kind of people feel like it's a crutch. Like, what? You just can't stand up there and talk? They're like, oh.
I think it's actually harder. You got to stay on beat and hit these punchlines. Like
they're mad at you because you have another skill.
That's what it is.
Kinda.
I don't understand that.
They're mad because he's good at both. That's what's pissing them off. I can't get one. He's a show off. That's what he is.
That's how he's viewing you.
Wait, I thought that was a stigma. Isn't that like a stigma? Guitar comedy's hacking, right?
Of course, I've heard it, but
it's like no one's ever said it to me.
Oh, okay.
But like again, like I've heard it like a whole.
See,
bunch.
I never looked at it like that.
I've only seen really in real life 3 guitar guys that were comics, and they were all like really good. So I can see why they're upset.
No, it's like I said. No, it's like I'm like I think of Weird Al. I think of Sandler. I think of Steve Martin. Like Sandler. Going on Weekend Update with a guitar and
but that's
like epic. That's comedy history. It's like
the Hanukkah song still fucking It's like in like the top 10 Christmas songs of all time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
They're not. It's hatred. It's hatred.
What's his name? That you go back really years ago. The Three Stooges used to do some music.
Really?
Yeah, they used to mess around in episodes, and they,
Steve, it's
Larry Fine played the violin.
It's hatred. I'm trying to tell you. It's
It's just hate. Comics just like to hate on each other.
It's just hatred.
Well, like I don't know. I've just seen like maybe it like with the guitar, like it has kept me off some shows. Like,
what?
Wow, really?
I think people are going to be like less likely to book a guitar comic on a comedy show than it hasn't. It's helped me more than it's worked against me, but it has. I think it has like kept me out of some avenues.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because you're really good.
Yeah.
You're really good.
See, maybe I'm not as like big as a part of me is not a comedian as much as I think I am because I don't feel that kind of hate toward anybody.
Well,
I give everybody. I don't know.
You're a super nice guy, though. I've been trying to piss you off for years, and I just can't get it.
Yeah, but if you get me angry, I'll take
I
care
heard
of
that
it.
story.
Yeah, I was like,
So I'm gonna put these stretchy purple pants on. I'm gonna get real big and mad.
no, I'm just saying. It's just any form of art is great, and the fact that you could do it with music.
Well, hold on. This is where I'm going to show you why they hate. Can you give us one song right quick? Give us a song. I'm going to show you why they're upset.
The other day, somebody told me that I have the sex appeal of a youth minister. So here's a song I wrote about God. He is forgiveness, and He is peace. And I know He's watching over me. He is, and is watching over you. Hey! And I know He's always inside of me. 'Cause my God is better than your dumb God. And my God would text me back, but his hands are too big to use the keypad. Holy, 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 holy macaroni. Shibidoo-bop-bop, boot-up-bop, Jesus. Holy, 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 holy guacamole. Shibidoo-bop, that's my boyfriend, Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My man.
Right.
Brief inspirational for
There you go. Almost called the Holy Ghost there a little bit.
So, who are your? You brought up Weird Al. What other comedic influences?
Okay, so the first stand-up special I ever saw was Robert Schimmel, Unprotected. It was like thinking like 1996, and that was like the raunchiest. Like there was like
I never heard of him. I gotta look it up.
Robert Schimmel.
Okay.
Holy shit. He's I don't know. Quick one. He says, my neighbor's wife just got a new pair of fake tits, and they're like so big and out of proportion from her body that they are just fantastic. Yeah, dude. That's the first, and like every one of his jokes in that special just gets an uproarious applause break.
Yeah.
Like they stand. It was like an Apollo, and he's just like, okay, Robert Schimmel had cancer, heart attack, and then died in a car crash.
Really?
Motherfucker's a legend.
Wow.
Yeah. Unsung hero. Robert Schimmel's
I don't think of legend when I hear that. It scares the shit out of me. That goes to show you that I'm not as Italian as people think. So I think of that life, and I'm like, holy shit! Wow, that's crazy.
So when you think of legends, it's like thinking Rocky Balboa, like a statue. I need a statue I can pray to.
Oh my God, you know me a lot better than I thought. Jesus Christ, this is scary.
Dude, you were so great at that Rhythm and Spirit show. That was so much fun.
Oh, you're full of shit.
Yeah, dude.
No,
Dude.
no, he's being very nice right now. We had a good time.
Yeah, dude,
There was
great.
a light crowd, a lot of soccer moms in the audience.
There were soccer moms, and then the Bears came. When the Bears showed up, I was like, "This is gonna go well. This is gonna go great." I love
Food
fucking
was
with Bears.
good. The wine was good.
Oh my God!
I know you're a restaurant guy.
we were there till 4 a.m. fucking drinking, only because we didn't want to go back to our hotel room. It was the most disgusting. Like there was like I hope that's soda. Like please be soda. Like it looks like it's about to drip, but it's dry.
Surprise! It's mud. So do you? So you were serving tables for a while. Did you ever like wait on anybody famous? Because I used to be a server at a steakhouse, Del Frisco's.
Oh hell yeah!
While I was working while I was doing comedy in Chicago for a while, and I waited on like Mace. Remember Mace?
Oh yeah,
from the Bad Boys.
Is he all religious then?
No, he was, but he was in there with 3 Instagram models. You know, I was trying to be his friend that night.
Amen.
I waited on Derrick Rose. He played for the Bulls at the time. I waited on Steve Harvey.
Oh,
that was great.
What did his mustache eat?
He was roasting everybody at the table.
You call these potatoes?
but it's funny when you're around people like that. It's almost like you really get to know who they are off that perception. That's why I'm asking, like, did you wait on anybody at the Comedy Cellar when you were serving them?
I mean, they have the comedians table in the back, so like whoever's just happens to, it's not exciting. It's whoever just happens to get that section. I remember like hearing Chris Rock talk to Wanda Sykes about, he did this like hair documentary on like Indian hair, like on how like wigs are made and stuff. I remember him like talking to her about that. And I was like, that doesn't sound funny.
You thought he was working out a bit.
Yeah. And I was like, but like also like seeing him go up with like a legal pad and like have like no, and like he doesn't do that. He just talks.
Oh, he was just working
out.
Yeah,
really?
Chris Rock just works it out. Robin Williams showed up, fucking kept me there till like 4 a.m. I was like, that's when I was like, I hate Robin Williams. Fuck the genie. I'm done. I want to go home.
No, see, that's crazy. Now, how long ago was that?
This was 2008.
See, I'm curious if they like a guy like Chris Rock could still have that approach of going up there with a notepad and like not giving the same energy, because with phones, that gets out there.
That was before like camera, like not like before camera phones, but like, you know, it's like megapixel, like super pixely and shit. You're not gonna get a good. That's what we had, like the little like the digital cameras, like those drones. But I don't know. The Cellar was pretty lax.
The Nextel was still a thing.
Yeah,
remember that? You would chirp somebody. Where you at?
And everybody knows where he's at.
Walkie talkie.
Taking a picture of my dick on a Nokia N-Gage. That fucking taco phone. That's games on it though.
We're like the last. Now that I know how old you are, I thought you were younger, but it's like we were that last generation of calling somebody that you're trying to take out on a date.
I remember
now you know, if you were to be around somebody 10 years younger than us, everything's communicated through text.
Dude, I have if I'm ever in jail, I have a catalog of friends to call, like numbers. Like I remember like my house number from like when I was 10.
Remember when house numbers were.
Dude, I remember Stigley's address from Nickelodeon. I should fucking remember that. How the fuck do I remember that? Like I know where Scruff McGruff lives. Why the fuck?
Like this shows my age. When I was 15, my mother and father, as a Christmas gift, gave me my own phone line.
Wow,
that was that shows
rich.
Yeah, he was
rich.
He was rich. He was definitely rich.
Richie Rich with his own personal phone.
I grew up in a row home in South Philly. It looks like an alley.
No, really
in the summer we didn't go down the shore. We went under the plug. Dead serious. Like that was the day out.
You hear them? We didn't go down to the shore. We never went to the shore. What do you hear me? You didn't go in the summer. We didn't go ever. What are you talking about?
We didn't have any maps at my house.
Mike was busting my chops when we first started doing this. I think I edited it out. He was coming at me for being like, if you look at a picture of me from 10 years ago, I'm like one of these greased up, spiked hair. I know you're not surprised.
No, not at all.
But he was like going in on me about, like, he wanted to know why Italians lay in tanning beds or spend the day on the beach to get tan.
Why?
He couldn't wrap his hand around.
I want to know. I want to know too.
And I couldn't provide an explanation. And I don't want want you guys to act like there's something that you do that you can't explain. It's enjoyable.
It's enjoyable to just
spend a day on the beach.
black.
It's an enjoyable experience to lay on the beach and brag about how tan you are.
See, I was raised by the Irish side of my family, and you can't leave Irish people in the sun ever, ever. They call me daywalker.
What do you mean? Referring to how tan you get?
Yeah, well, no, just the fact that I'm part Irish and I don't burn.
But I'm sure you can hang with them with the drinking and stuff, right?
Oh my God, I'm a raging alcoholic. I'm upset we're not drinking right now. No, I can't tell you the last time I touched this guitar sober.
It feels weird.
I don't know. I like the act. I do the act. Like Seinfeld said it like ages ago. Like they come to see the act, and I've really like stuck with that. It's like all the guitar stuff, like the movements, the cadence and everything that I use on stage. It's all part of the act, and I think the reason I get well received by like people who see me for the first time. It's like, wow, it looks really polished. Because it is. It's the act.
Well, when you work out material, do you ever like see how like a stand up sometimes will go up and riff a topic? Do you ever like do like a guitar riff? Or
I've been doing a lot more like improv and stuff like at mics. Just seeing what I can do. I'm no Wayne Brady, but yeah, I'm trying.
I'm just thinking, imagine if Wayne Brady had a cocaine problem.
We're not saying you have one of those.
No. This is ball breaking with Mike and Steve. We are breaking balls.
My shirt came unbuttoned on the inside because it's very tight.
Freaking musicians. Oh, it just came out. It just popped. The button just popped. That's one of the moves they use.
That's how Prince did. He's like, my buttons.
You got any shows coming up or anything?
Yeah, actually.
Because I know things are opening up.
Yeah, actually, fucking, I'm busy as shit. Once the world, I was really bummed out because, all the shows that I was on got canceled. 2020 was supposed to be a lot better.
Yeah.
For like everybody, but like.
Especially for you. Everybody else but mine was going to be good.
Well, yeah, like I was like, I got added to like the team at Raven Lounge, and like like, for like an open micer who's, kind of like well liked in the scene, to be brought on, that's fucking cool. And now
definitely.
I'm fucking like helping host 2 of the fucking 3 mics that are going on in Philly. So if you want to get on stage, motherfucker, you got to go through me.
And then when Punchline comes back, you're already and you're like broke in over there.
Well, I might have to go back to regular work there because of the baby.
Which isn't that's not a bad thing. You're balancing both out.
Yeah, but I remember when I left, I was like, "Fuck you, I'm fucking good."
Really?
No. I left on pretty good terms. It was fun.
That's cool. So you started stand up in Philly.
No.
Where'd you first get on stage for comedy?
So my family's a traveling burlesque troupe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's why this guy's so good. It's fucking in the jeans.
Yeah, we're a bunch of gypsies with huge tits. My aunt produces a burlesque troupe called the Looking Glass Review. My sister's a burlesque dancer. A bunch of my cousins like do social media promotion for us. My brother-in-law was like a DJ for us for a while. Like,
Jesus, a family of artists, man.
Family of artists. And
wow.
So in between,
my dad's a salesman. He pushes fruit.
My dad's really fast. I haven't met him.
I know you're from. Wait, you say
my mother's a teacher's aide.
Yeah, no, I know you're from South Philly. I know your dad pushes fruits. Fruit. I was like, get out of here.
It's hysterical.
But yeah, so they needed an MC for the show. So I was like, "Do you want to tell jokes in between your sister taking her tits out?" And I was like, "Okay."
Wow,
and
that's pressure.
Yeah. And then it just kind of like picked up from there. We went from doing like in the basement like of an old gay bar. There was like shag carpeting everywhere. Then like we started doing like actual venues. Started like blowing up. Like we did a show at the Emmaus Theater, packed it out, 350 seats. Wow. And when we did that show, like I had like just gotten like my first 5 minutes of guitar comedy. Like my first 5, so I did that and fucking murder. I was like, "Well, I'm never leaving home with it."
How much time can you do right now? Like,
I'm at a half hour. Actually, when we did that show, that was like the first time I didn't have a half hour, but like I can fake one, like with a little bit of crowd work and just riffing and stuff. I could do that. But last night I did a show up at the Greek Meat Guy up in Easton. And I was like maybe 15, 17 people there, but I did fucking full half hour and it was tight. It was it was a blast.
So the guitar, like I don't know if I'm saying it right, but like a guitar comedy, can you get heckled? You have any stories about something that may have happened and how you?
My favorite one is I've been doing this joke where it's about like ba ba ba. So I'm singing this song and it's like ba da ba ba ba, oh ba da ba ba ba, and I go into a joke and I say like have you guys ever heard a bad song with ba 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 on it? And then I heard, yeah, this one. I'm like, oh, that's just funny though. Like that's the best. I don't get like super heckled too much. I get a lot of people really like me, like they get real drunk and then like, I'm like, okay, man, like play that song, man. I'm like, okay, thanks.
Now the best heckle of all time. I think I told you this. I heard it on one of Bill Burr's podcasts. He said there was a comedian in New York. And he was doing a lot of things at the time, and he was a recurring character on The Sopranos. And he was the bartender and then in the show, Tony would beat the shit out of his character. Anytime he was in the bar, he would beat the shit out of him. So the guy's up there, and he's in between jokes, and he's setting it up, and he goes, yeah, I play this guy in The Sopranos, and Tony's always beating the shit out of me. And in the back of the room, it's all quiet. The guy goes, he should have killed you. And he said like you walked past Barrett and he did one of these. We all know what this is. When they get off stage, you're like, good set. And you go like this to them. Wow. It's like, no, I don't know if I'd feel comfortable having something in my hand when someone's like heckling me, knowing the side of me that sometimes I'm very short fused.
So I try to you make sure you're watching me. Like when I get up, like I just try to make sure because for some reason a lot of shows don't want to have fucking mic stands, so I have to go sans mic. So okay, I got to be loud and I got to have like enough energy that hey, I might not be on stage right now. I'm just wandering around this fucking audience.
Right? Yeah, but with music too, it's like a lot of times people don't watch it like a stand-up show. Yeah, it's a little different. Like they might, with your performance, I would think. I don't know. I don't know. I've only worked with you a couple times, but I would think like that's a time where people might walk off to the bar, grab a couple drinks, come back to the table. No. And the reason I'm saying that is because I know from doing shows where I'm the only comedian and it's a music or a DJ type of setup. It's harder for a stand-up to dive into that situation and do the act.
That's because when you do those shows, there's usually not like a lead singer to those bands. It's like usually like a house band. They're just playing music to fill the thing. Yeah, that's when you're supposed to walk over. Yeah. But like I've only ever been like I've been like a front man for bands and stuff like that. So like I need that fucking attention.
The attention, yeah. I can tell you perform. He demanded the attention from everybody when he came out. I mean, we didn't have a mic stand because you didn't show up, and he has the mic stand. And okay, because we got it from there. I was like, oh, we don't have a mic stand. Steve was supposed to bring it. He talked to you.
Oh my god, I didn't realize I dropped the ball.
That is the first thing I
never
ask.
claimed to be a great booker.
That's the first thing I ask at every show. Is like, is there a mic stand? If not, it's fine.
Yeah, you really hated me that night.
No. It wasn't even necessary. He didn't even get on the stage. He was on the floor. He was in the crowd. He commanded it. And to be the first person, that's always no one likes to be the first person because you gotta, hope everybody's paying attention or whatever because no one knows us, and he commanded it. He set the tone, and you kind of had to carry from his tone the rest of the show. Like it was great. You were really good. We're friends now. Then I was pissed because I had to go later after you. But after my set was over, I was like, that guy was good though.
You want to close us out with something? No rules.
Okay.
No rules. And plug your website or social media that's active before you start.
Your active Facebooks.
I said, I'll be coming home soon, Mama. I promise. Okay, so I like having sex with older women. So this is a song goes out to a very special lady. When I was 25, she was like 57. We used to work together. Okay, she was
How old?
She's 57.
Wow.
And I was 25. She was so old, I called her Miss Linda. Like, that's how, like, this is no lie. It's the first lady I actually had. The first lady I actually had anal sex with, and she was like, "Push, baby, push." Like, I don't like this, and I never did it again. So this song goes out to you, Linda, wherever you are.
Think Linda's alive, Mike?
Beauty's in the eye of the one who beholds her. My old lady's just a little bit older. In World War II, she was a soldier. And that would make her 96 today. Our love is like the pyramids. She helped build them. Whenever she's got aches and pains, she's got pills for them. And she remembers when some people owned slaves. Well, times were just different. But now I've got the courage here to say I got no guilt having this guilt for my girlfriend. So take out your teeth and dance with me. I'm all up in your body like an autopsy. No guilt, having a guilt for a girlfriend. So take out those teeth and dance with me. I'm trying to get some of that Social Security tonight.
All right. That's Ball Breaking with Mike and Steve. Look for Jay Simpson.
At OH Jay Simpson on Instagram.
Thanks, Jay.
Dude, thank you guys.
All right, guys. Thank you.